This might be the craziest thing I said in 2023, but yeah, I'm recommending the Jet as your first plane. Now, full disclaimer, Horizon Hobby did send me this for free, but not asking me to promote it. I actually requested this from them because I'm always looking for new options to get you guys involved in the hobby. Now, this comes with the plane, the remote. You do have to supply your own battery and charger. Not that big of a deal because you can run a 3S or a 4S pack in this thing. Now, this is amazing. I have flown it a lot. I'm actually surprised. In my opinion, it flies kind of like one of those helium planes. It really does just float. We have a super durable landing gear, which is going to be good because it's really going to hold up to those hard landings. It is 4-channel. We got elevator, rudder, and ailerons, pushing a 70mm fan. And on 3S, 70mm, you would think like that would kind of be funny. But this plane floats, and float, I mean float. I'm gonna keep emphasizing that word float because that's what it does. Now I'm gonna fly this on 4S, show you guys kind of what it could do. You can shut safe off with a switch. It has 3 flight modes. You could also adjust your dual rates on here, so 70%, 100%. So it's really a plane you could grow it. And on 4S, we're gonna have a lot of power. We could do a lot of cool tricks. All in all, man, solid unit. Now, the reason I'm recommending this as a beginner plane over some of the actual high wing trainers is because this flies like a high wing plane and you can't break a propeller, which is key, and that's one of the main things beginners do. Let's throw a battery in this thing. I want to get it in the air. I want to show you guys just how good it flies. Now, this right here is the remote it comes with. I said this is safe on. This is AS3X mode. This is safe off. This right here is not used. This is our dual rate, so that's 100%. 70% for you beginners, and this of course is our throttle hold, just like any remote. Now, these that come with the plane do have telemetry, so these lights right here are going to light up and tell us just how much battery juice we have when we're running the recommended smart technology battery, 3S 4000 milliamp. But I'm going to save this battery for Cheyenne because she's never flown a plane and she's going to fly this thing to show you guys just how easy it flies. Me, I'm going to throw in this battery right here, SMC 3600 milliamp 4S pack, and we're going to show you just how much power this thing can have. So let's get this in here. Now, this plane is very CG forgiving, although you definitely, if you're a beginner flying this, you're going to want to have your CG marks just perfect. I will check it real quick just to make sure I'm not too tail heavy. I don't mind flying nose heavy. Tail heavy gets a little bit sketchy. Let me see. We're a little tail heavy. I'm going to push it forward a little bit, and we're on the money. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm putting it in the recommended CG spot and lifting it up, and the plane should balance just right. So we're just about where we need to be. Let's plug this thing in and get it in the air. All right, quick control test. We got elevators, ailerons, rudder, and we're off. Nice and easy lift off. Now, I did take off with safe on just because I want to show you guys this real quick. Shy, look at my hands. And just like that, we're flying a jet. Safe makes this pretty simple to fly, and that's why I'm telling you guys I believe this is good for beginners. So right now, I'm going to leave my throttle at half, and I'm literally flying this one-handed. Just getting a feel for it. I'm steering with the ailerons, keeping it level with the elevator. I am actually still a little bit tail heavy, so my battery should be a little more far forward. But that's it, one-handed flight, get the feel for it. Don't play with the throttle. A lot of beginners, what they do is they panic. It's called the double stick down. So they'll go full throttle, panic, full elevator, shut the throttle off, and it comes in on a stall. You always want to keep throttle on. Planes are meant to fly. Now, just a smooth flying jet. Right now, I'm 40% throttle on 4S, cruising around pretty slow. I'm going to bring it a little slower now. We're coming about 30%, maybe 20% throttle. And this is back to me telling you this thing just floats. Have you ever seen a jet fly that slow? You really don't have to worry about this thing stalling. Now, I know the microphone never really picks this sound up as well, but I will do a pass without the microphone later so you could hear that it actually does still sound a pretty nice jet, even though it's, you know, running 3 and 4S. Now, I'm going to shut safe off and show you, once you guys really learn how to fly, this is a good jet to progress on because you can still do some cool stuff. So that's full throttle. Couple twists, some sharp turns. Let's do a nice back loop here. Coming off the throttle. Now you can stick jam and do some cool stuff because like I said, you don't really have to worry about this thing stalling. It will come out of everything you throw at it. So we're coming down light. That was light elevator. Still all in good flying plane. I'm gonna come around inverted. Like I said, man, a plane like this you start out with and you really progress with because you're not gonna get bored. Who gets bored of a jet? Flying inverted, no problem. Flies inverted almost as good as it flies right side up. It really doesn't need any elevator input. Kind of just stays there. Bringing it around, I'm going to do a nice touch and go. Slam and go in my case. It's usually what I'm good at. Throttle's off, light elevator. There's that float I'm talking about. It just goes forever. I'm going to touch, throttle up, and we're back up. All right, let's do a nice speed pass. I'm gonna do a speed pass and then we're gonna do a slow pass. That's full speed. Probably too close for the camera to catch, not a big deal. Now I'm bringing it around, we're gonna do a nice slow pass. When you're buying a plane and it's your only plane, you want a big flight envelope. So if you got a plane you can fly slow, you can fly fast, you can do tricks with, you can learn on. And this is why I really recommend this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna do a hard landing purposely right now, where if it was a prop plane, you would definitely break the propeller. So I'm gonna inhibit a stall, probably like 3 feet up if I can, because this thing floats forever. Let's see, right here, I'm gonna go full elevator, let it fall. Now right there, we definitely would have broken a propeller. Let me go turn this thing around. But because it's a jet, no propeller, ready to go right back up. And just like that, we're flying again. That's why, like, I never in my life thought I'd be recommending anybody a jet as their first plane, but the flight envelope on this thing really is amazing. And as I said, I'm gonna bring this thing in for a land. I'm gonna pass the remote to Cheyenne, and she's gonna be nervous, she's gonna complain, but she's gonna do just fine because this plane really does fly itself. Now I'm going back into safe. I'm gonna come around. I just want you to see, here, look at my hand. Go back to the plane. Look at it, it's flying itself. You don't have to worry about this thing flying away. As long as you have throttle with safe on, the plane will fly. You don't have to worry about anything. All right, let's bring it in. I'm gonna land this thing with safe. See if I can butter a nice landing. There's that glide I'm talking about. This thing glides forever. Throttle's been off, coming in. Nice flare. Hey. Beautiful. Now I've been playing around with flight times a little bit. I think we're running maybe 5 to 6 minutes. You know, if you're light on the throttle, you're gonna get a little more. If you're heavy on the throttle, you're gonna get a little bit less. But you know, these 3S packs are not expensive. So this is a plane, you know, you can buy 5, 6 packs, come to the field, and you'll be at the field for a few hours just flying this thing. Let's get the recommended 3S 4,000 milliamp pack. Let's get this in here and let Cheyenne give this a go, and let's see how a real beginner does flying a jet. Advice to you, full throttle, okay? Let go of this stick. When you take off, we're gonna go light, right? Just hold it there until it gets in the air. You wanna get high up, high up. Once you're high enough, lower this stick to about half and just use this till you get the feel for it. Very easy, you're gonna do great. Go ahead.
Put this.
Full? Yep.
This, can I do it now?
Yeah.
It's just like a little.
Yep.
There.
Yep, you'll feel it. Once it starts lifting, you hold that till it gets up, and you want to keep climbing. And once you're high enough, you're going to lower your throttle to half, and then you're just going to use this. Remember, that brings you down, that brings you up, and this is steering. And sometimes when you're turning, you want to do both at the same time, but you're going to feel it out when it's in the air. You're going to do just fine. You're not going to crash. We're manifesting a great flight here. Okay. All right. You got this. Keep the throttle on. You're okay.
It's not going fast enough.
Keep the throttle on.
All the way? I'm at 100%, dude.
Yep, you're okay.
I don't know what to do.
You're okay.
I don't know what to do.
I love that you don't know what to do and you're still not crashing. That's the whole point of a beginner plane here. And just so you guys know, I'm not even near her. Nobody's near her. She's doing this on. Figure it out, man. That's what it's about. Hey, Steve, you want to kind of just hang out next to her just in case? You're okay. You're figuring it out.
I can only do right turn.
Love it. Learn your rights, learn your lefts. See that? Look at her. You're flying a jet.
It's so slow. It keeps climbing. I'm not even doing it.
Yeah, you probably pushed the battery on that takeoff. You went a little heavy. I didn't really have it strapped down that good. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll land it. We'll recheck the CG. You want to land it? You want Steve to land it? No, just shut the throttle off. Pitch down.
Right now?
No.
It just keeps like, I feel like it keeps climbing. Like I'm pitching all the way up and it's not coming down at all.
Shut the throttle. Shut it now.
Now?
Yep. Shut it.
All the way?
Yep.
I'm scared to do that.
You're okay. It glides. You could turn.
Wait, I'm gonna crash. Which way do I do? What do I do?
Keep pitching down.
On what?
You're okay. Hey, you landed a jet. Congratulations. What does that mean? A beginner can fly a jet. She's excited. Round 2 with the Crocs. Let me see. We got the Golden Retriever.
Stop, I'm in
How
my
you
jammies.
doing? Hold on. Let me back up.
Yeah, that's me.
There you go. Look at you. Low to the floor. Do a nice pass in front of us.
I'm trying to get close.
All right, now set up your landing approach. She's doing good.
Can I land this way or not?
Yeah, whatever way you want. There's no wind.
All right.
Now remember, it glides forever, so you're gonna shut your throttle off and pitch down.
We're still bouncing.
And it's in one piece.
Oh.
Congratulations on your first jet flight.
Can I get out of that?
What's our review? Can a beginner fly this?
Oh, absolutely. This thing was gonna be dang. Absolutely.
I think she did pretty good. And all in favor of Cheyenne flying a real jet soon, let me know. I'm going to continue to train her on this. I'm going to train a lot of people with this thing. I actually really believe in this thing. A lot of you are probably going to say, you know, she should be, or anybody trying to learn should be on a buddy box. And in my opinion, old technology, stuff like this is really paving the way. I've trained a lot of, you know, rich people, famous people. They like being in control. They don't want somebody being able to take the remote. If they crash, it's their money. They're on their property. And all in all, you're not hurting nobody, so learn the way you want to learn. I really believe in this. If you're interested in it, the link is in my bio. And you guys are going to see a lot more of me flying this thing because it really is a good jet. As always, I appreciate you watching. Until next time.